Hello everybody, my name is Ruben Diaz. Thank you for being here. I'll be your trainer today. Quick history about myself. I've been working for the Los Angeles World Airports now for 8 years, also known as LAWA. And in the year of 2020, I promoted to an airport maintenance supervisor over the custodial unit. As we know, in the year of 2020, we had a visit from this nasty little critter called the coronavirus. And ever since then, we implemented new policies, new procedures on how we clean, how we disinfect, and how we use our PPE here at the airport. So we're going to touch bases a little bit on the PPE and proper disinfecting procedures. PPE, or PPE, also known as personal protective equipment, varies from job to job. Here at LAWA, our custodial team uses PPE to keep us safe from hazardous chemicals, injury, slip and falls, also to keep us safe from viruses, bacteria, and germs. Types of PPE that we use here are gloves, eye protection, clothing, shoes, and reflective vest and mask. I'm going to demonstrate on how to properly remove the disposable gloves. Hand washing, proper hand washing keeps you from passing germs to yourself or others, or the environment. And we're going to touch a little bit on safety data sheets, also known as SDSs. So to properly remove a glove or the gloves, you want to use one hand by touching the outside of the glove and pulling it inside out while dropping it into the other glove. Now with the other hand, without touching the exterior of the glove, use one or two fingers and put your fingers at the edge of the glove without touching the outside, and again turning it inside out while encapsulating the other glove, and toss it into the trash can, and then washing your hands. How to wash your hands? Pretty basic, but still there's a process to do it properly. First, you wet your hands, wash with warm water, apply a amount of soap to your hands, rub your hands, and rub into a soapy lather appears, and continue rubbing for at least 15 to 20 seconds. Rinse your hands under warm water, dry your hands using a clean paper towel or warm hand dryer, then discard the towel into the trash. Safety data sheets, also known as SDSs. Safety data sheets gives detailed information of the product, including its possible hazardous effects, its physical and chemical characteristics, and recommendations for appropriate protective measures. SDSs include information on how to use and store the product safely. SDSs contain the following information, like product identification, hazard identification, and so on. This slide right here is a sample of an actual safety data sheet from 3M. As you can see here, section 1 includes identification, section 2 hazard identification, section 3 goes into composition and information of ingredients, and section 4 goes into first aid measures. This is only 3 pages of a 14-page document. By the way, I will supply you with a file of the slides so you can review this at your own time and leisure. Obviously, there's a lot of information in this particular slide, and it's too difficult to capture within a few minutes. So I'll provide you the slide as well. PPE is the only truly effective defense against infection. Gloves, goggles, face shields, and aprons are essential for cleaning up spills of blood or other bodily fluids. Falls under the OSHA guidelines or standard precautions. Also, proper hand washing, minimum of 20 seconds with scrubbing with soap and water. Be sure to dry your hands and use a single paper towel or a warm hand dryer. Disinfecting cleaning. One of the most important jobs as a custodial technician is to kill bacteria, viruses, and other germs before they make people sick. Germs must be controlled in nearly all areas of the building, but some of the most critical areas here at LAWA include bathrooms, airport facility and grounds, break rooms, offices, elevators, airplanes, and so on and so forth. Bacteria, viruses, and other germs are microorganisms that cannot be seen without a microscope. A surface that looks clean may be covered with pathogenic germs. Product labels. Always make sure to read the product labels before each use, especially if you're unfamiliar with the product, and never ever mix chemicals. Here are some of the types of disinfectants that are out there. Natural pine iodine. The ones that we use here at the airport is the quaternary ammonium compounds, also known as quats. Disinfectants have a dwell time. We're currently using a 3M product, number 5, called Quat. It's called Quat Disinfectant Cleaner. This product has a dwell time of 10 minutes, and it's a green label, and the solution or the liquid is slightly green in color. Probably difficult to see here on the film. Dwell time. This is the time that a surface must remain wet in order for it to kill and eliminate the germs or pathogens that it has claims against. So the longer the product sits on the surface, the longer it will kill. This is our 3M twist and fill chemical management system. The bottle is inserted into here. It's twisted. The water is then turned on and applies the appropriate dilution ratio for the container. For instance, this hose is for a trigger sprayer. This larger hose fills up a mop bucket. Proper disinfectant procedures. Pre-clean to remove visible soils. You never want to spray the disinfectant without cleaning first, okay? Apply an appropriate disinfectant and allow the prescribed dwell time, in our case is 10 minutes. Allow the surface to air dry or remove excess disinfectant after the prescribed dwell time. Rinse with potable water afterwards. There's different methods of disinfection. There's a trigger sprayer and a wipe. There's a dip and wipe method. There's a charged cloth method. And there's the use of electrostatic sprayers. Pathogen and touch points. The following areas contain the largest reservoirs of pathogens. Touch points. These are surfaces that are commonly touched by multiple people. These include, but not limited to, door handles, handrails, elevator buttons, light switches, escalator handrails, microwaves, and much, much more. Above the floor, this includes horizontal surfaces such as desktops, countertops, even keyboards and mouses. Floors, super high with pathogens, bacteria, and viruses are tracked through the building on the soles of shoes and the wheel of carts. Airborne particles precipitate to the floors where they can be kicked back up into the air through foot traffic. Closing thoughts, the benefits of PPE. PPE can prevent unnecessary injury in the workplace by shielding you from hazards or physical harms that may occur from machines, material, chemicals, or other sources. PPE can protect you from excessive chemical exposure that may cause skin irritation, respiratory problems, or other health issues. And again, PPE can prevent the spread of germs and infectious diseases, including COVID-19, by covering your skin, mouth, and nose. Cleanliness and hygiene, important factors for employees and employer in any industry. This is because not only do these factors allow for employees to feel good in their workplace and improve well-being, but they also proactively prevent sickness that would otherwise lead to absenteeism and presenteeism. Absenteeism can lead to higher direct cost, and together with presenteeism, they can decrease productivity in the workplace. Absenteeism can be defined as an individual's absence from work, and presenteeism is when an employee comes to work while being ill. Here's a little drawing or diagram of what I just talked about. It kind of puts it into perspective. So if you offer good quality cleaning and hygiene practices, you're going to have reduced absenteeism and presenteeism. You're going to create a healthy work environment, and you're going to have improved employee well-being, which in turn, it reduces costs and increases productivity. Any questions or concerns? Again, thank you all for being here. It was a pleasure having you. Again, my name is Ruben Diaz. Telephone number is 424-356-2050. Email is rdiaz, the number 2 @lawa.org. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions or concerns. And again, I'll provide you a copy of the slides so you can review at your own time and leisure. It's a pleasure having you, and have a blessed day. Thank you.